Okay, I'm about to teach you about your horario. El horario is your schedule. So, what you're looking at is the Quizlet. I figured perhaps I should just introduce some of the words. Remember, you're not going to be able to do much with the language if you don't memorize your words. That's what this is all about, okay? I like to always have you write your words in your notebook, and then we'll do, a few activities with them. So, in order for me to teach you a little bit about your schedule, there's at least two topics I need to teach. Number one, I need to make sure you know how to say some of your classes. Number two, I need to teach you your ordinal numbers. In English, first, second, third, right? This way we can say first period, second. So take a look at, I'm going to just kind of move through the flashcards with you here, and let's see how this works out. Okay, so our first word is lunch, and it's going to be pronounced el almuerzo. Next. Okay. Just class is a cognate. Class, the class of, right? Art, arte, Spanish, oops, sorry, Spanish, español, right? La clase de español. That's how I would set all of them up. La clase de español. La clase de arte. Science, ciencias naturales is what we're going to go with. I realize there's some other forms you could, if you wanted to get intricate, biología, biology, things of that nature. I'm not going to get that detailed. Social studies, ciencias sociales, phys ed, PE, gym, educación física. Notice education physical, right? English, inglés, la clase de inglés, mathematics, matemáticas, right? La clase de matemáticas, good. Schedule, as I said, el horario. Okay, so now let's talk about let's put some things together, uh, first period, second period. So in the specific hour, right? So if it's first period, en la primera hora, right? So you're about to learn about first, primer, or primero, primera. Now, that kind of brings me to this. That brings me to the concept of, because we're talking about la clase, because we're talking about la clase, because we're talking about la hora, we're going to want to make sure that our adjective, in this case, the ordinal numbers, primero, segundo, tercero, cuarto, quinto, sexto, séptimo, and octavo, they actually need to agree with la hora, which is feminine. Remember me talking about that in the past? So, primero would now, it ends in an O, just like the colors I taught you, right? If colors are ending in an O, for them to agree with the noun that they're describing, if it ends in an O, you can simply change it to the A. So that can go with all of these. So back to this. So primero, primera, in this case, we'll be using primera. Second, segunda. Third, tercera. Fourth, cuarta. That should kind of remind you, remember fourth, right? Same word for quarter. Fifth, quinto, quinta, depending on what I'm talking about. Sixth, sexto, sexta. Whoop, looks like I skipped seven. Seventh, yeah, I did. I'll have to add another card. Seventh would be, as you can see here, one moment. Seventh would be septima, septimo, whatever it might be. Eighth is going to be octavo, octava. Okay. Ninth, we're not going to really need to kind of worry about that one, but in case you cared, noveno, novena. Good. So those are the words that I'm going to need you to memorize. That's how you say them all. Okay. And we're going to need to kind of focus on that. Good luck.